Friends, welcome back in your own chemistry class. We are studying chemical kinetics. This is the last video of this chapter. In this video, we will discuss about the theories related to rate of reaction, that means collision theory and the transition state theory, and we will discuss some numerical examples related to Arrhenius equation. Okay, first of all, we will discuss about the collision theory. Collision means to collide the reactant molecule to convert into products. According to this theory, all the reactant molecules are assumed spherical. Means all the reactant particles are spherical shaped and they can collide with each other, and due to this collision they are attracted by each other and are converted into product. Okay, so according to this theory, reactant molecules are assumed spherical in shape. Collisions between reactant molecules are responsible to produce the product. So, following 3 points are given in this theory. Main postulates of this collision theory is: first is collisions between reactant molecules are compulsory. Means it is must that collides takes place between the reactant molecule. The second one is collisions between the reactant molecules should be in proper direction, or we can say orientation. What is its meaning? See, this is the first postulate. Then A and 2, suppose A2 and B2 are the reactant and they have to collide to convert into product. So the collision between A2 and BP can take place in two orientation, just like one this and second one is this. Okay, due to this collision, only one AB product will be obtained, while due to this orientation, two molecules, we can say double product may be obtained. So it is the proper orientation and it is the improper orientation. So collision between the reactant molecules should be in proper orientation. And the third one is the only effective collisions of reactants in proper orientation produce the product. If there is the collisions between the reactant molecule are not effective, then there will be no any product will form. So collision should be effective and in proper orientation. Okay, first of all, collision is compulsory. Second, collision is compulsory in proper direction. And third one is the collision should be effective also. Thus the rate of reaction depends upon the collision frequency ZAB. What is the ZAB? And activation energy. Means there are two barriers. First is the effectiveness and second is the activation energy. Activation energy, we can say energy barrier. It is orientation barrier and it is energy barrier. What is ZAB? What is collision frequency? Number of collisions taking place between the reactant molecules in a unit volume per second is termed as the collision frequency. Okay, suppose there are 100 collisions are taking place. In these 100 collisions, only 40 collisions are effective. Means they are converting into product, while remaining 60 collisions are not effective and not converting into product. So the number of collisions taking place between the reactant in per unit volume per second. Okay, so these 40 collisions are, suppose these are taking place in 6 seconds. So the collision frequency will be 60 upon, so 40 upon 6. That will be Z star or ZAB. Okay, this is the effective, or we can say collision frequency. Only effective collisions are counted here. Okay, so the number of effective collisions are more, then the collision frequency is more. If collision frequency is more, then the number of product, or we can say the quantity of product will be more. Means the rate of reaction will be more also. This theory gives a relation between the rate of reaction and the collision frequency. It is the rate means rate of reaction is equal to ZAB exponential to the power EA upon RT. It is EA upon RT shows that the molecules having the energy equal to EA or more than EA can collide effectively in proper orientation and can convert into product. Means the rate of reaction depend upon two things. First of all, the collision frequency means effectiveness, and the effective collisions will takes place when the molecules contain the energy equal to activation energy or more than activation energy. Here EA exponential minus E upon RT is the fraction of reactant molecules with sufficient minimum energy. This sufficient minimum energy is EA, or we can say activation energy. Okay, this equation is followed by only simple reactions, but here the second compulsion, that was the proper orientation, is not shown. So we have to show the proper orientation also in this rate equation to explain the complex reactions also. So for complex reactions, another fraction P, that is probability factor, is also taken to show the proper orientation of reactant molecule. So rate will be equal to P ZAB EA to the power minus EA upon RT. This is the orientation factor, or we can say orientation barrier, and it is the energy barrier or energy factor. Now it is clear that for a reactant molecules have to cross two barriers. It is first of all energy barrier. Energy barrier means only those reactant molecules will convert into product which must have energy equal to or greater than the activation energy, means EA. And the orientation barrier means it is necessary that colliding molecules must have proper orientation before the collision. So this is the very simple collision theory. Three important points. First of all, collision is compulsory. Second, collisions in proper orientation is compulsory. And third one, the collision should be effective. So collision means the collision, this is theory. Second barrier is this. Orientation barrier means proper orientation compulsory, and third is the energy barrier means collision should be in proper energy, means the reactant molecule should have to maintain the energy equal to or greater than activation energy. Okay. Second theory is transition state theory. Transition state theory says that when reactant molecules are converting into product molecules, then their intermediate is formed. Okay, means these are the reactant and these are converting into product. There some should be a intermediate between the reactant and product. This intermediate is shown in Arrhenius equation. This was the Arrhenius curve. These are the reactant, these are the product, and here it was the energy barrier, that was the ETH. Okay, so this state is known as the transition state. Here transition state means in which the breaking bonds are approximately broken and new forming bonds are approximately formed, means half position. So this state is highly energetic, so least stable. It is most least stable state and can convert easily into product. So there are 2 points in the transition state theory. That the formation of product, or we can say rate of reaction, depends upon the two steps. First step, the rate of formation of transition state, and the second step, the rate of decomposition of transition state into product. Which the step which will be faster, the reaction will be faster, otherwise no. So according to this theory, reactant firstly converted into high energy most unstable state known as the transition state. This transition state is decomposed to the produced product rapidly. Thus according to this theory, rate of reaction depends upon two steps. See, this is the energy diagram. These are the reactants, these are the product, and this is the ETH, and this is the EA. In transition state, the breaking bonds between AA are approximately broken and BB, and the bonds between A and B are approximately halfly bonded. So there are two steps. See with example of HI, formation of HI, it's H2 and I2. The bonds are completely in step 1. The H2 and I2 bonds are approximately broken, and bonds between newly bonds between H and I are approximately formed. In next step, the broken bonds are completely broken and forming bond are completely formed. So there are two steps. First step in which transition state is forming, and second step in which transition is decomposing. So the first step is the rate of formation of transition state from reactants, and second step is the rate of decomposition of transition state into product. Okay, if the generally this step is slower and this step is faster, so the rate of reaction depend upon the first step only. Okay, this is the transition state theory. These two theories are given for the explain rate of reaction. Okay, now we will discuss some examples related to Arrhenius equation. Example number 1. If the rate constant of any chemical reaction at 700 Kelvin and 800 Kelvin are 2.0 moles per liter per second and 32 moles per liter per second respectively, means the rate constant at 700 Kelvin is 2 and at 800 Kelvin is 32 moles per liter per second. Then calculate the value of activation energy. What is given here? T1 is 700 Kelvin and T2 is 800 Kelvin. According to T1, K1 is 2.0 moles per liter per second, and at 800 K2 is 32.0 moles per liter per second, and we have to calculate EA. So according to Arrhenius equation, it is the Arrhenius equation. Log K2 upon K1 is equal to EA upon 2.303 R T2 minus T1 upon T1 T2. It is given. These are also given. R we know 8.314. So we can calculate easily the EA. So first of all, we are putting the values of T1, T2, K1 and K2 and R. So these are the values. So log 32, K2 is 32 upon 2, K1 is equal to EA 2.303 into the value of R is 8.314. T2 means 800 minus T1 means 700 upon 800 into 700 means T1 T2. When we solve this equation, we can calculate. We have the value that log 16 is equal to EA upon 2.303 into 8.314 into 100. This is subtracted upon, these are multiplied. Okay, for the value of log 16, log 16 can be written as log 2 to the power 4. 16 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This is a 16, so we can say 2 to the power 4, and log 2 to the power 4 means 4 into log 2. 4 into with the value of log 2 is 0.3010, so log 16 will be equal to 1.2040. Okay, so 1.2040 is equal to EA upon the value is given, and we can calculate the complete value. The answer will be EA 129.11 kilojoule per mole. Okay, next question. The decomposition of hydrocarbon follows the equation K is equal to 4.1 into 10 to the power 11 second inverse EA minus 28000 Kelvin upon temperature in T. Calculate EA. This is the Arrhenius equation. Okay, comparing the above equation with the Arrhenius equation. Arrhenius equation is K is equal to A exponential to the power EA upon RT. Okay, E exponential to the E power EA upon RT is resembles with this equation. Okay, so EA upon RT is equal to 28000 upon T. Okay, T is cancelled by T. So EA is equal to R is taken here. Then 28000 R is 8.314. So we can calculate, and the answer will be 232.792 joules per mole, or we can say 232.792 kilojoules per mole. Clear? Next question is the rate constant for the first order decomposition of H2O2 is given by the following equation. Log K. It is also the another form of the Arrhenius equation. Log K is equal to log 14.34 minus 1.25 10 to the power 4 Kelvin upon T. Calculate EA for this reaction and at what temperature will its half period be 256 minutes. Means T half means half lifetime of this reaction is given as 256 minutes. First of all, we have to calculate the value of EA. First of all, this is the main equation and we will compare this equation with the Arrhenius equation. Another form of Arrhenius equation is log K is equal to log A minus EA upon RT. So we can compare this value with this. Okay, so we can write that EA upon RT is equal to 1.25 into 10 to the power upon T. T is cancelled by T. R is taken here. So EA will be equal to 1.25 into 10 to the power 2 R. The value of R is 8.314. So we can calculate and the EA can be calculated. Okay, now we have to calculate the time at which T half is 250 minutes. So for this we have to calculate the K. Okay, for first order reaction, K is equal to 0.693 upon T half. Okay, T half is given as 256 minutes. We have to calculate into seconds because these all are the seconds. So K will be equal to 4.51 into 10 to the power minus 5 per second. Okay, now we can calculate the temperature T. This value we can calculate. E is calculated now. R is calculated in this equation. K is calculated and T we can calculate T easily. So log 4.51 into 10 to the power minus 5 is equal to 14.34 minus 1.25 into 10 to the power upon T. We can calculate T. Log 4.51 into 10 to the power 5 is the 4.35. How? See. Log 4.51 into 10 to the power 5 minus means log 4.51 plus log 10 to the power minus 5. Log 4.51 means is the 0.6501 and log 10 to the power minus 5 means minus 5 log 10. Log 10 means 1. 1 is multiplied by minus 5, then we have minus 5. So minus 5 and 0.6501. When we subtract it, then the value is minus 4.35. So it is minus 4.35 is equal to 14.35 minus 1.25 into 10 to the power 4 upon T. Or we can say 1.25 into 10 to the power upon T is equal to, this is taken here, 14.34 plus 4.35 minus are cancels here. So T is equal to, this is taken here, 1.25 into 10 to the power 4 upon, this is the 18.69. So the temperature will be 669 Kelvin. Okay, so see in this example, first of all, we compare the main equation with the Arrhenius equation and we can calculate the EA by the comparing these portions. Okay, now with the help of T half, we can calculate the value of K for this. And after calculating the value of K with the help of given equation, we can calculate the temperature also. K is calculated and or the value as given, we can calculate the value of T. Okay. Next example, the decomposition of a product has value of K as 4.5 into 10 to the power 3 seconds at 10 degrees Celsius. And energy of activation energy is 60 kilojoule per mole. At what temperature would K be 1.5 into 10 to the power 4 second inverse? Means at 10 degrees Celsius, or we can say the 283 Kelvin, the K1 is given 4.5 into 10 to the power 3. And we have to calculate the T2 at which K becomes 1.5 into 10 to the power 4 second inverse, and activation energy means EA is given as 60 kilojoule per mole, or we can say 60 into 10 to the power 3 joules per mole. Okay, so the Arrhenius equation for this type of reaction will be taken. log K2 upon K1 is equal to EA upon 2.303 R T2 minus T1 upon T1 T2. All the values are given. K2 is given, K1 is given, EA is given, R we can know, and T2 we have to calculate, T1 is given. We can put all the values, and now the ratio of 1.5 into 10 to the power 4 upon 4.5 into 10 to the power 3 is 3.33, and by the solving this value we can we obtain the 3133.62, and this is as it is. Okay, the value of log 3.33 is 0.5228 is equal to 3133.62. Okay, so T2 minus 283 upon 283 T2 is equal to, this value is taken here, 0.5228 upon 3133.62, and by solving this equation, T2 minus 283, this is taken here, so 0.0472 T2, this is multiplied here, and 0.9528 T2 is equal to 283. Okay, then T2 is equal to 283 upon 0.9528, then T2 will be equal to 297.02 Kelvin or 24.02 degree Celsius. By subtracting 273, we can convert the value of temperature in Kelvin to degree Celsius. Okay, there are three forms of the Arrhenius equation, and three forms are very important to compare. First was the K is equal to A exponential to the power EA upon RT. Second was the log K is equal to log A minus EA upon RT. And third one is the log K2 upon K1 is equal to EA 2.303 R T2 minus T1 upon T1 T2. Okay, which equation will be taken? It depends upon the values given in the example. Okay. Next example, the rate of reaction quadruples when the temperature changes from 293 to 313. Okay, quadruple means becomes 4 times. When temperature is changes from 293 Kelvin to 313, then value of rate of reaction is 4 times. Okay, so we can say the if K1 was K, then K2 will be 4K. T1 is 293 Kelvin and T2 is 313 Kelvin. Calculate the energy of activation of the rate of reaction, assuming that it does not change with the temperature. Okay, so there is also this form of the Arrhenius equation will be used. K2 upon K1 is 4. Okay, EA we have to calculate. This is the already value known, and T1, T2 are given. When we put the all the values and can calculate, the answer will be 52854.6 joules per mole, or for changing it into kilo, 10,000 is this is divided by 1000, means EA will be 52.855 kilojoule per mole. This is the very simple form. Log 4 is 0.6020. How? I am telling you, log 4 means log 2 to the power 2, because 4 means 2 into 2. Log 2 to the power 2 means log 2 log 2 means log 2 means 0.3010. So the log 4 will be equal to 0.6020. Okay, it is clear how the log 4 is calculated here. Okay, clear. And one more example is, then in a reaction A is equal to B, if concentration is A is increased 3 times, then the rate of reaction becomes 27 times. What is the order of reaction? I have already discussed you in class that suppose rate of reaction is R. First initial condition, R is equal to K, A to the power N. And according to question, when concentration of A is becomes thrice, then the rate of reaction is 27 times. So next new equation is 27R is equal to K, 3A to the power N. So this is equation number, this is equation number 2, by dividing 2 by 1. Okay, 27R upon R is equal to K, 3a to the power n upon k a to the power n. K is cancelled by k, r is cancelled by r, and a to the power n is cancelled by a. So there 27 is equal to 3 to the power n. Okay, and 3 to the power n, 27 can be written as 33. Okay, so 27 is equal to 3 to the power 3 is equal to 3 to the power n. When bases are same, then powers are will be same, so the n will be 3, means the order of this reaction will be 3. Okay, thus we can solve the numericals related to Arrhenius equation and related to orders also. Thus this chapter is completely solved, completely discussed. I think you can understand the concept of the chemical kinetics easily. Thank you.